So children, let's do the book exercise of the chapter Who I Am. This is part A, working with the text. Answer the following questions. The first is, Peter's favorite day of the week is Sunday because we all know that on this day the whole family goes to see a film. Next is, Nazir wants to learn. What does he want to learn? He wants to learn how to preserve seeds so that they can be used again without investing money on them. Third is, Dolma believes that she can make a good prime minister because she wants to make things better for everyone. Now let's move on to part B. This is part B. Write true or false against each of the following statements. First is, Peter is an only child. So this is false. Second is, when Sarabjit gets angry, he shouts at people. Is it true? No, it is false. Third is, Nazir lives in a city. Does Nazir live in a city? No, it is again false statement. Fourth is, Radha's mother enjoys doing things with her. That is true. This is part 2, multiple intelligences. This chapter tells us that there are different kinds of intelligence. So let's read it. Each one of us is skilled or good at something. But do you know that different people are intelligent in different ways? First is visual intelligence, in which you like to think in pictures, create mental images to remember things. You enjoy looking at maps, charts, pictures, videos, and movies. You are good at puzzle building, reading, writing, understanding maps, charts, and graphs, a sense of direction, sketching, painting, fixing, or making objects, understanding pictures. You can become a navigator, sculptor, artist, inventor, architect, interior designer, mechanic, and engineer. Next is verbal intelligence, in which you like to use words and language. You speak well and think in words rather than in pictures. You are good at speaking, writing, storytelling, listening, explaining, teaching, using humor, understanding the meaning of words, remembering information, convincing someone of your point of view. You can become a poet, journalist, writer, teacher, lawyer, politician, and translator. In mathematical intelligence, you like to use reason, logic, and numbers. Always curious about the world around. You ask lots of questions and like to do experiments. You are good at problem solving, solving puzzles, experimenting, questioning, and wondering about natural events, doing mathematics, calculations, working with geometric shapes. You can become a scientist, engineer, computer programmer, researcher, accountant, and mathematician. Being good at your studies is one kind of intelligence, but there are many others too. Read the descriptions to find out which of the following types of intelligence best describes you. Remember that there will probably be more than one type of intelligence which fits you. First is bodily intelligence, in which you like to control your body, movements, and handle objects skillfully. You have a good sense of balance and can catch or hit a ball well, and like to dance. You like to move around while learning. You are good at dancing, physical coordination, sports, crafts, acting, miming, using your hands to create or build. You express emotions through your body. You can become a dancer, athlete, physical education teacher, actor, firefighter, craftsperson. Next is musical intelligence, in which you like to play and enjoy music. You think about sounds, rhythm, and patterns. You immediately respond to music either appreciating or criticizing what you hear. You are good at singing, whistling, playing musical instruments, recognizing tunes, composing music, remembering melodies, understanding the structure and rhythm of music. You can become a musician, disc jockey, singer, and composer. The next is interpersonal intelligence, in which you like to understand others. You try to see things from other people's point of view in order to understand how they think or feel. You are a good organizer and manage to get other people to cooperate and work as a team. You are good at seeing things from others' view, listening, understanding other people's mood and feelings, solving problems, cooperating with groups, noticing people's moods, communicating, building trust. You can become a counselor, salesperson, politician, business person, and teacher. Now, on the basis of this reading that we have just done, let's do the book exercise of part 2. First is working with the text. This is fill in the blanks to name the different kinds of intelligence. One has been done for you. When I enjoy listening to people and solving their problems, I use my interpersonal intelligence. First is when I enjoy dancing or physical activity, I use my dash intelligence. So that is bodily intelligence. Second is when I enjoy looking at maps and examining pictures, I use my dash intelligence. I use my visual intelligence. Third is when I enjoy working with numbers and solving maths problems, I use my, yes, everyone knows, that is mathematical intelligence. Fourth is when I enjoy telling a story or arguing, I use my verbal intelligence. Let's start working with language. Match the job on the left with its description on the right. First is navigator. So we match the first one with the C part. Second is architect. We match the second one with E part, that is one who plans and design of a building, town or city, that I'll show you in the next slide. Third, politician will be matched with B part, that means who works in politics, usually by standing for election. Next one is engineer, and we will match it with H part, designs and builds things like roads, bridges or engines. Then fifth is computer programmer, that is J, designs the system by which a computer runs or gives information. Sixth is athlete, we will match it with G. Seventh, disc jockey, we will match it with F. Then eighth, composer, it will be matched with I. Ninth is counselor, we will match it with A, that is advises people what to do about jobs, personal problems, etc. And last is journalist, we will match it with D. So children, that's all about Unit 6, Who I Am. See you in the next session.